I'm going fishing. I got me a line. Nothing I do's gonna make the difference. So I'm taking the time. And you ain't never gonna be anyhow, anyway. So I'm going fishing, and I'm going today. Fishing. It sounds crazy, I know. I know nothing about fishing, but just watch me go. And when my time has come, I will look back and see peace on the shoreline that could have been me. The whole lifetime trying to be what you think is expected of you, but you'll never be free.
Well, here we are, our first day. It's Saturday the 20th of May. Saturday the 28th of May. April, sorry, yeah. We'll get there. We're having a few senior moments today.
Where we are, what we're doing.
No. We've just got our boat ready. We've redone all the decking inside and it looks nice and neat and tidy. But if you hadn't seen it before, you wouldn't know. Got all our tackle on the side. We've gone to Deravara and here comes Compo.
Rod!
And he's forgotten his rod, which he left against that trailer, which would have been interesting.
Are we going to move on the petrol engine or the electric engine?
Petrol, I think. Just use the electric when we need to.
Let's start doing things.
So Kevin's going to demonstrate his skills at getting in a boat. And judging by the way his crutch is stretching.
Go on.
What does it feel like, the new bottom?
My bottom feels low.
Walk in that back bit and see how that goes. Let's see if it crunches still.
You're right, it was the paint.
Just the paint crunching, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you think of it, Mr. Bennett?
Top notch.
We haven't yet been fishing, but what do we think we're going to catch?
Cool.
No, you can't say that on camera, Kev, really, can you?
Yes, you can. What did
So-
I say?
We've just come down the river Rennie, coming off at Loch Derivara, and Mr. Russell spotted a huge shoulder bream, and he's really annoyed because we didn't bring any kit to catch him.
Which is what I said we should do, but there you go. It was once 2 railway lines. Now it's 1.
Not the strongest, does it?
No. Well, yesterday was an interesting day. You didn't catch a lot of fish, but saw some bream, had a chat with the white band men. Today we've gone out onto Pony Island, just setting up. Again, another beautiful sunny day, hardly a cloud in the sky, bit of a breeze. We're using the Bream Hoe boat and the Honda engine. Had a bit of a senior moment coming over, the engine cut out and we haven't got any paddles. Tony and Kevin forgot their life jackets and it looked like we were going to be stranded. Mr. Bennett then noticed that he hadn't done the fuel breather, so he undid the fuel breather and the engine briefly started and spluttered and stopped. And after 10 minutes of frustration and panic, realised that the fuel was switched off. So I switched the fuel on. But it made the morning start interesting, Tony. You've had a good day, Mr. Bennett. You've caught quite a few fish. I'll edit that bit. About £4. Show it to the camera, Mr. Bennett. Smile.
It's a lovely evening.
It is, it's a lovely day. It's been a good day, I've enjoyed it. I wasn't watching, Kev. It's odds law, isn't it?
Yeah, and only a little spracklet again. Just turned round.
That's called the law of sod.
Bet you weren't videoing that.
What's that?
It ran about a foot. I missed it.
Actually, one or two of these feel quite sort of spotty.
I have to get back down again. I can't see how that works.
Do you want me to read it?
So it goes all the way around. How many's that?
One,
So you're on £15.8 or more. I can't see from this angle. Is it 15?
Oh yeah, it's 15.12. That is.
15.12.
Oh, that makes it easy, doesn't it?
What's the sale?
Something was some.
£14.4.
exactly.
£30 exactly. Well done, Mr. Bennett.
16. 16 pound and
6 ounces.
6 ounces. Quite a nice size of that. 4 pounds and 2 ounces.
What's your Paul?
16.6.
So it makes it £20.8.
Congratulations. Like ships passing in the night. Good luck. we've moved on to lock iron. There's a lot of fish moving around us, a lot of colour in front. I don't know whether you can see that. Tony first put in within a few seconds at a hybrid of £2, 15 ounces, and we've had sweet Fanny Adams since. But there are a lot of fish topping and rolling. A fish which we think might be a lovely rudd, and looking at it from here, I'd say it definitely was a glorious looking rudd. This is going to be his best ever rudd. His best ever rudd by some considerable margin. He's fapping a bit. Look at the size of that! Ooh, yeah. That is a lump, Kevin. You're going to have to give the camera a little shot of this. That's a £2 rudd. Smile for the camera. Three. £2, £2, £2. Very gentle. Tree.
£1, 14.
114.
Still my biggest run ever.
Hold it up for the camera. I'll take it. This is, you're on video, Kevin, then I'll take a proper shot, yeah, for you. Look at that. I thought that was beautiful. Test hook Lumpus Maximus over in the distance. You can hear the wind singing through the rod tip. Well, we can always move with the electric engine if we need to. Oh!
No! That was in the gob.
Yes.
Would you like to make a comment to the camera, Mr. Bennett?
Oh, bottom.
I'd say damn and blast if it was me.
I would say, oh.
See if this one would come out any better than the last one did. It is a nice hybrid. Mr. Bennett kept complaining he was getting bites.
As you do. What a lovely fish. That's a glorious colour.
Yeah. Look at the float cap going under.
Yeah.
Red and white maggot.
Well, here we are, it's now Tuesday. Just going up Lock Arm. We pre-baited last night. As you can see, it's another windy day, but it's very sunny. We're going to get frizzled again, I'm afraid. Swans everywhere. Terns, ducks, herons. Right, Mr. J Rot has hooked a lump, or at least he thinks it's a lump, but it's not. It's a foul hooked one.
Hybridicus in the dorsal?
Big hybrid in the dorsal. This is going to be intriguing. Somebody's going to win.
That actually looks like a brain.
No, it's a
A
hybrid.
hybrid.
Definitely. Tony's 100% right.
What's going that way, Kev?
is not. It's never easy when you've got her in the dorsal, is it?
Yeah, I'll try the trawl net, Kev. Kev, sneak him over the trawl net, and I'll lift it up onto him. That's your best bet.
Yes, you star. Well done, Wayne.
Now, what were you saying about that big net?
Perfect. What a star you are, Mr. Russell.
And that is a bream.
Actually, it is a bream.
Told you. So not only was I right, but I was right.
I have to say, I kiss you. No, it's number 6.
Mr. Jarrett has just caught the biggest ever lock iron tench, his second tench of the session. Which,
No, my first.
oh, his first tench. Tony had a tench. The second tench of the session. And it is 6 pounds and 2 ounces. And I'm sure he's going to show the camera.
Yeah.
Look at that for a tench. That is stunning.
This is
So far the biggest bream of the holiday. The beautiful 8 pounds and 2 ounces. And Kev's just going to take a picture of it. Press the button, Kev.
Lot of fish.
I'm right up the alley at the moment. I have no idea how I can thread my way back through that lot.
Well,
Wayne's float's drifted left.
It has.
definitely has.
The wind's got it, and it's on a mission.
He wants to mate with Tony's float.
Yeah, yours is a bloody wind beater.
I think we're going to have a real problem in a minute, boys.
Well, we're doing pretty well. I've had 85 pounds. Tony must be up around 50. Kevin's on close to 100 now. And he's just caught this last hybrid. Tony's playing one. It's manic. Kevin's close to 95 pounds. I've had a bream about 8 to a hybrid at 5. Kev's had a personal best tench of what, Kev? 6 pounds 2. Personal best and one awfully black looking hybrid. Right, I'll take
Mr. Russell is playing what he thinks is going to be a £100 fish.
Which is happens to be made of weed and it's sideways and hooked at the bottom.
Oh yeah, it is actually.
So back to front, lump of weed.
So maybe it's not a £100 fish.
It's about a pound.
Disaster.
Oh no, he's hooked in the right direction. It's just that you've hooked a load of weed that he's gone through. That's what you...
That's why I thought it was big. Oh. This is going to put me close to £100 anyway. Probably not the £100 fish. That's got it. Well, it's May the 2nd. We're back on lock iron. Kevin Hart, domestic. Kevin's just hooked his second hybrid of the day. Been here for about 20 minutes. Probably not even that. 3 minutes past 10. I've had one of about nearly £5, yeah. Kev's just had a good one of about 4. Big hybrid, big hybrid. Yes.
And he's got it. Go on, smile for the camera, Wayne.
There we go, see how I like to hold the fish.
Lovely, lovely fish. Gorgeous. Fin perfect.
Kev's just hooked a nice bream. He's now trying to play it out. Got in a bit of a tangle there.
The picture jogs in the minutes because I've struck. My rod arm is...
Scourger works well. It's my first tench of the season.
Is it pulled in?
And it is a big, fat, well, not a massive fat, but a beautiful looking.
It is glorious.
Say hello to the video camera, boys.
Hello, video camera. Have a day somewhere else, then come down here 4 o'clock. See him jumping up the weir on the far side, look, right in the middle, Pete. They're all there, aren't they? See that weir there, look, right in the middle, flashing. All the way across it, in the weir. Like diamond, all right over that side. Pop down here, isn't it? These are moving, these fish here are just big Fish in that and those. Yeah.
No, there is, just look down here, look, you can see just down here.
Yeah. Look at the size of some of those things.
Yeah, well, look at the size of them, they're the same down here. Look, you can see them under the, there's got to be a couple there getting on for £1 or so. Should have brought a few maggots with us.
Well, it's now Thursday. We're on the Innie. Filmed the roach spawning this morning. I'm up above Loch Iron. The river has filled with fish. As you can see, it's flat calm, covered in flies. There's a huge fly hatch. Very bright and sunny. It's 6 o'clock in the evening. I'm still in shorts, absolutely sweltering. Fishing's not too fast, but that's what I've just caught. A nice hybrid. About, I would say, about £2. I'm using barbless hook, so I should just be able to simply push the hook out with my finger. One-handed. There you go. That's unhooked. In fact, the hook's gone straight in my finger. Very painful. And I've probably got 8 or 10 of these beautiful hybrids, about £2.5. And that one has just given me a shower. Mr. J. Rot has just finished wiping his hands.
No, I haven't.
We've just had a big chilli, which you can't see.
Yeah, you can, it's in there. A little bit of it.
A little bit of it is still left.
We're having that on toast in an omelette.
Chris, what did you catch today?
I had about £10 of hybrids and roach.
Keith had?
about £20
On
Bums Cross.
Bums Cross. Kevin and I went and fished the Innie. Kev, what did you have?
Not a lot. £4, I think.
£4, and I had about £14 of mostly hybrids, no roach whatsoever, and some little perch.
Are you videoing?
Yeah.
Well, it didn't look like it. You were pointing out there.
Oh well.
So you got a good picture of the cow.
Let me take a picture of me. And I've got a big red fat face.
Nothing new
Oh,
there.
yesterday the camera didn't work. I had about £14 of hybrids on the river. It's bright and sunny. The fish were spawning like crazy down in the shallows towards Loch Iron. Kev had a few rudd and a few bits and pieces, but we decided to come to Bums Cross today. As you can see, got the cars parked up on the hill. Kev and I are fishing against Keith and Chris. You know what they're doing, how they're doing at the moment. They're just over by the rock. But we're catching a steady stream of mostly skimmers and hybrids. Right then, Mr. Wright, have you caught a lot today? Boys, have you enjoyed yourselves?
We've had a good day.
A great day. Very enjoyable, but
We've had a good day.
this plonker threw over £1 off his back.
I've done the same. I dropped a roach right up my net. It swam straight to the shore and jumped out of the water and lay next to that dead perch. Hello, Wolfie. Been hit by a car by the looks of the scar on his back.
Very much.
Yeah,
You've got brain there, Kev. Well, one smallish. You've got that.
I'll edit some of the language out. Yeah. I reckon I got that again.
That's the biggest fish.
We got into a bluff before, you had us the other year.
You've been stuck in a corner and half. Well done.
24 estimate on camera.
Do you want to say that again on camera?
No, £24 in total between us, I think.
And Kevin and I are fairly confident these guys are trying to pull a stroke on us.
Oh yeah, there's 24.
Oh, this is nip and tuck. Yeah.
I started off quite quickly and my fish has tailed off loads.
That's a good weight of fish there, Chris. Some biggies in there too.
Into the orange. Into the green. Oh!
Loads.
£21.
Yeah.
21?
You off the floor?
Yeah,
I don't think you was.
What's it? There we go, look. Orange. Into the green.
16.
2012, it's 2012 again. Oh, this is really,
He's going to beat me, easy.
you've got 15 to beat.
What I say, Beard? Oh no, we've got more than £24.
See?
You're going to pip. You're going to do this all. I'm going to kick your fucking ass.
Well, that pound is not going to do us.
I tell you what,
Well, let's
hold
zero,
on a minute.
let's zero these. Let's be cool.
No, we haven't zeroed them at
Yeah,
all.
come on,
Go on,
Keith.
no,
Yeah, yeah.
we didn't zero them at all, did we? We're not messing about with them. Well, we've got to take a third off there. We've got to take a third off there, wait, because Russell had 2 rods.
What's the magic? What's we got to be, Kev? 15?
36.
15, 12.
I won't. Oh, it's close. It is not close enough. I don't think it is. That looks like... No, it isn't.
Kev, all those fish you dropped.
And you? You've got
Yeah,
more than me.
I know.
Oh, take that rock out.
Oh, look at that for a bunch of cheats. 2 rots, did you say? J rot.
I think that is enough.
What we got to beat? 15.
15 for 8. Ooh. Oh, look, 13, 12.
Yes! Yes!
How's it going?
Good.
Have you bagged up, mate?
Not here.
Have you bagged up one in it?
No.
They're not in quite yet, are they?
They're in. They came in 2 days ago.
There's what, a lock iron?
Yeah, but no, there's nothing in Lock Iron. It's empty.
There's a few at New Bridge, upstream, none downstream.
Just look at this beautiful meadow. Yeah. Meadow full of buttercups, bluebells. Keith just having a waz. Well, we just had the most almighty battering from a hailstorm. Mr. Snooks has had a couple of hybrids, and Keith has just got himself a hybrid.
Just went solid when I hit it.
What are the prospects look so far, chaps? Straight into fish. On colours, like the good old days. Old Irish weather, it's just a little tad windy. As you can see from the movement in the bait box, the very ground I'm stood on is moving. Right, Mr. Snorbits is about to weigh in. He's got a good weight today. That's actually the... Chris is just topping his weight up after the whistle.
And that's not allowed then. 2 rod Russell.
Instant disqualification for Tubby. It's a feeder by the looks. Oh, nice roach. So Mr. Snorer's probably got, I think he's got 12 pound because he's a...
I reckon he's got more like 15.
He's crap at guessing what weight he's got and he's always under. Oh, look at that. It's childproof, Chris. Well done, Mr. Small. Yeah. Try your tackle box, Chris. Well, we've been struggling all day on the lot. We've had a look at the river. We didn't fish the river. We've chased massive shoals of bream around in the lot. Pre-baited a swim for tomorrow. And we're thinking of going up Derivara on one day. And Dean has just caught his first fish of the holiday. The time is, let me have a look at my watch. The time is 10 to 6. So we've been going since about midday. It took nearly 6 hours to catch one scabby looking hybrid. Right, we've just had a double hookup. I've just landed a 6-pound bream. The wind's dying. Dean's just caught one. And it's a beauty, look at that. He just got snapped up just prior to that. We're feeding and fishing caster, and that is a massive bream, Dean. That's enormous. This could be the biggest bream of the holiday, I think, looking at that. Look at the back.
Yeah, I can't.
Do you want to hold the net?
No, hang on, wait, I'll just...
Don't force it, Dean.
I'm not. I'm doing this cat now.
Why? Dean's only on 4-pound line. So this could be a big snapping in a moment. And it's coming in. Look at the size of it.
We're in the net.
Let's just get a picture of that.
For the camera. Yeah, right. Oh, bloody hell.
It's a biggie.
Jesus.
Look at the size of that. That could be the biggest ever bream. Well, let's get her weighed up. So here we go again. We're having a right session now. It's really picked up as the evening's wearing on. And this it looks like another bream that Dean's caught. Oh yeah, another nice bream. I've just had another one of 5-pound 12.
Water temperature's 13.1.
It's getting colder, but the fish are getting
Hungrier.
hungrier. Yeah, it looks like it's either late afternoon, evening,
Or early morning.
or early morning. We haven't tried the early morning, but we suspect that'll be. Look at the hump on that one. Oh, that's another big one, Dean. That's another 7-pounder.
I'll video you in a minute.
So Dean's just caught another one. Lovely looking bream. And the session just gets better and better.
Water temperature now, Wayne, is 11.9
Temperature of the water's dropping rapidly.
from 13.3.
There's a lovely big spotty bream by the looks.
That one was on 9 casters on a 22 hook.
Mr. Bennett.
Go on then, Mr. Russell.
No, it's too bloody dangerous. Bring them both back.
Who's the first man on the shore?
Me. There's a lot of prints here.
There'll be wave prints in a minute when you sink.
Bloody great fitness on this one.
The size 12, are they?
This is that pine mark.
Give us a wave to the camera then.
A little miss up.
Where are you?
Take the camera.
I can't come near you, you said.
Take the camera. No, I'm going to throw it to you.
No.
I've got to lay down.
Go on then. Here he goes. Have you ever seen a hippo?
That is scary.
Have you got a wheel, Wayne?
I can't imagine anybody has walked in there for God knows for centuries. If ever.
Get all that cow shit off you. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's been such a long time since I've seen such a beautifully wild, unspoilt, untouched place, except for that bit there. Sorry, I didn't get your face, Dean. And it's just, do the rocking bit on the, I just can't get over that. Hundreds of years of,
See the whole ground moving.
hundreds of years of vegetation has built up over this little watery hole to form a dense mat, and underneath us is water. I don't know how deep.
We haven't got the pole.
We've seen otter tracks all over the place. All these beautiful flowers, these little, you have to be careful because some of the holes are a bit, and just look at these flowers.
Oh, wait.
Come down. I'm going down, I'm getting out. Got to be newts here as well.
Pissed
Look at all the tadpoles in the water. We're standing on them, poor little buggers. Yeah, that's too wet, that bit to go through. It's Frog City.
Look at it now.
Let's get up here. We did it anyway.
You got enough?
I've definitely had enough. Got these little pockets of water in here.
Just see how deep it is.
I wouldn't if I was you. It hasn't probably hasn't seen a human foot in it for centuries. Sinking already. Whoa. Yeah, there's the boat. Might even get some fishing. We're going to have lunch and a cup of tea, I think, when we get back, aren't we, Dean?
Part 2, Russell, the swamp man. I actually know how Dean's made it because he's just so good. Come on, Wayne. You can do it, Wayne. Come on, Wayne. There's a cup of tea waiting for you, Wayne. Come on, Wayne. Super sandwich. Go on, Wayne. Up to the green. Put that bit of foam in front of you.
Get down on there, you stupid bit of foam.
Here he comes. The lesser known swamp bandit. Go on, Wayne. Here he comes. He's going to do it.
Fucking hell. We're having a little bit of a wet spell here. Windy. We've just been hit by a tornado. Oh my God. Jeez.
Here comes the next bit.
Were you scared then, Dean?
Not really. I was gone over the horn early.
We just had a small tornado go over the top of us and nearly rip us into the water. The boat lifted, Dean. Did you feel it?
something lifted.
Goodness gracious. It's got 2 fat people in it and the boat lifted. The prize is over there. A replacement oar. Well, Shrek, show us what you've managed to achieve. He's got the oar. He's also got the journey back now.
Not to build, Tony.
Hey, Augustine.
Yep.
Abracadabra, Reading surprise. Are you ready?
That's seen it.
I think I've just worked it out. Right, I've just managed to get the video camera switched on. There's something going wrong with it, and then he's just caught himself another hybrid. He was busy messing about doing nothing, and I said to him, Dean, where's your float gone? He said, I don't know. That's because I've got a fish on.
And what is it, Ryan? Is it any bigger than the ones you've caught today? Considerably.
We're counting the numbers of fish today, Dean. I'm winning 5-2.
It's a bream.
The hybrid.
Bream.
Hybrid.
Like the 5-pound roach you caught down there.
Well, today's been an interesting day, the last real fishing day of our holiday. We've had a lot of fish swimming around right by the boat. We've actually watched them as they go past, bream and hybrids. Dean's had 2 hybrids this evening after our journey up to Derivara from this very spot at the end of Loch Iron, and then we came all the way back. I've had 1 bream on Loch Iron, 5.15. We just had a mass bait up, and that's given the terns something to eat. It's almost flat calm and there's bubbles rising everywhere. But I think they're gas bubbles rather than from fish. That's how low the river is. The river usually runs back across that mud and makes big bays. Good to see with all the flies. She's clever, she's put it in that dip, John, so that you can't see it from the field.
Tumbling on the seas, far away from dry land and its bitter memories, casting out my sweet life with abandoned love. Love ceiling bearing down on me, say the starry sky above with light in my head, you in my arms. Train crashing headlong into the heartland like a cannon in the rain, with the beating of the sleepers and the burning of the coal, counting the towns flashing by, and a night that's full of soul with light in my head, you in my arms. Chains all hung around me will fall away at last, and on that fine and fateful day I will take me in my hand, I will ride on a train, I will be the